All right, welcome. It's the NFL pregame with Coach Coyote. But right now, I'm just in the process of just getting everything going. I'll actually just start the pregame, Coach. We'll start at 8 o'clock with the script I have. We'll have 15 minutes before the game starts. But okay, so I'm hearing myself on my tablet. Okay, so I'm hearing myself on the tablet, so everything's working. I know it's working so far. Okay, so alrighty. Okay, so looking at the board here. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I gotta. Okay, so I'm gonna Coach. I'm gonna get everything going ready here. I'm gonna put the big television on. Okay, let's get the big television on the gate. Oh, okay, not this one. Not this one, obviously. Okay, I put it on TSN 4. I thought I was gonna get Monday Night Countdown. Okay, I'll put on TSN numero uno. Okay, so yeah, I could see, okay, as usual, we're just doing the watch party, and no one is able to hear the audio and no one's able to see the video from the actual television screen that we're Coach Coyote and I are looking at. And I get everything going here, Coach. I'll get my stand. Oh yeah, standing up behind the our introductions will be done again, but obviously standing up behind the SNR microphone is the Coach Coyote, and when we start at 8 o'clock, we'll do it all over again. Um, Introductions. I got a script all ready to go, and it's a tablet with uh, uh, the oh jeez tablet which I downloaded something called it used to be called Supernote, but then they changed the name to Flynote. And yeah, I mean it's really helpful. I mean it's just a notepad, but as you can see, I'll show real quickly here if it's not bright enough. But oh, it's too bright. Well, I guess you can see that there's my script where I'm going to be reading. It's going to like everything what I'm going to be reading at 8 o'clock. So it's just that, Coach. It just sounds so much better to get everything going. Okay, but I said to start at 7:30, and it's like you know what I'm gonna. It's a, every week is a new learning process here. Everything is like new to learning process. Right now, got my board up here. I didn't want to use that marquee board. I used that for the post game. Oh yes, don't forget to follow up with the post if you watch if we watch the pregame with Coach Coyote, we'll follow up with a live stream post game after the game after the within like 2 minutes or 5 minutes within the game ending. Well, the game finishing and well like I don't know, depends. And if it's very close, I might go to two like I don't depends, but if it's very close, 2 minutes and it'd be really good because in 2 minute warning, hopefully to get live by the 2 minute warning. I just there's so many things changes run into and that and so yeah I didn't want to use that marquee board because I want to make sure that the boards will fit and I don't really see much. Okay, so just want to make sure that the boards fit. The marquee, I don't need, after that, I won't need to, let's see. Oh, coach, I'm just gonna, I'm such a perfectionist. Okay, I'm gonna make sure you can don't get a shadow on I could move it forward a bit. So, because when I change the boards, I gotta make sure they don't run into you, or bump into it. Yeah, I don't need, I just don't want any glare from the overhead light. I guess you could kind of see can you kind of see yes. The overhead, I switched up the overhead lights because I put the taller one over Coach Coyote because he is taller. He's taller. And then I got the front light, the blue front light. See, Oh yeah, I put a new board, coach. And coach first looking at it now. I go. I tried to get like coach. I tried to pretend like the like someone is spray painting this on. You know, spray like this has all been spray painted on with 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 stencils. You know, like you know somebody put over a stencil, spray painted on, and you know and that can is just finishing up. You know, highlighting the coach, the word coach and yeah, so like, okay, so we got 2 more minutes. Take coach time for me to take a good refreshment break with 2 minutes. Going to live. Well, we are live now, but going to like the show. We started the show at like I think yeah, best to start the show at 8 o'clock. It just I got the script and okay, so there's. I can see that they're showing the Philadelphia Eagles are getting ready. Must be cool. I should. I don't have a tab. I don't have anything. I don't want to be moving tablets and all that. But oh, there's okay. They put 30 degrees Fahrenheit. 30 degrees Fahrenheit. So my 30 degrees. Let's point 0.5 minus point 0.5. You know of Celsius. I like Coach. If you're an American, you gotta like Celsius when it's close to zero. Like when it's close to freezing, you gotta like this. You gotta one way you like the Celsius, and I like this. It's easy to understand, like the Celsius part, and like, but when it comes close to the freezing mark, it's really easy. And if folks out there, well, Sports News Review, we're based in Ontario, Canada, and I'm so used to the metric system. I'm well aware what 32 degrees Celsius, sorry, 32 degrees Fahrenheit is. Very warm, very very warm. Okay, and you know, 18 start for me. It starts coach like when it's 18 degrees Celsius outside. Perfect. That's like perfect. I know 18 is perfect. Kind of still where at night. That's when it becomes like spring and early fall. When you need a jacket, late spring and early fall in Ontario. Still, you need a jacket at night, especially. It could be like 18 degrees in the sun. Yeah, it gets too warm for a jacket. But if you're out and about, you just always carry a jacket with you, and that's the kind of weather I like. You know, that's the weather I like. Is that you, you need a jacket at night. Just and okay, so we got eight. Oh, it's almost 8 o'clock, and we'll start our Monday night show here. Monday football pregame with Coach Coyote. Okay, so let's start reading the script here, and then we can after that we can go off script. Okay, welcome to NFL pregame with Coach Coyote. Standing up behind the SNR microphone is the coach, Coach Coyote. It's week 10 of 18. It's the Philadelphia Eagles finishing up week 10 of 18. The Philadelphia Eagles at Green Bay Packers. Alrighty, coach. Tonight's game is between the 6-2 Philadelphia Eagles and the 5-2-1 Green Bay Packers. It's an NFC matchup. Philadelphia is on a 2-game winning streak, leading the NFC East division. Green Bay is leading the NFC North, but lost the previous game to the Carolina Panthers 16-13. Well, coach, I'll say it for Green Bay Packer fans. It's a concern. Okay, losing that game to the Carolina Panthers by a score of 16-13. Yeah, there's lots of Green Bay Packer fans agree with me. It's a concern. Well, coach, I mean, well, we're gonna go to the talk about the offense and defense. And since it's a live stream, coach, I have to I can't pause the video recording like I usually would, and I'm gonna have to get the board ready. Okay, I got the board ready, and we're gonna switch the board up. This will be at the end of the when we close off the program. We'll switch boards again, but I'm just gonna do it carefully, coach. I don't want to knock things over live. Okay, so and now We're gonna go to the X's. Oh, these are some things get stuck. It's hilarious. The X's and O's portion of the show. It's the X's and O's with Coach Coyote. And so I'm talking our script, Coach, because I gotta put the sign up and I can't read the thing. So I got it's a little off here and there. What did I do wrong here? Okay, besides doing the okay, what's that? Oh, I'm having a struggle here, Coach. Okay, 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 straighten it up. Okay, I like the way this one turned out. I'm not a I'm not a super fan of the previous one. I just, I'll explain this one. The board. I mean, Coach, this was the first one I did of that day. You got all the enthusiasm, the energy, and then it took like this took a long time to make because I redid the Coach Coyote again, and I did another thing also, and then it came to the NFL pregame. I kind of lost steam, and when it came down to where it says with Coach Coyote part, I lost steam, Coach, and I didn't. I just left it as is and just said, okay, I'm good. I'm totally good with it. And yeah. Okay. Well, welcome to the X and O's portion of the NFL pregame with Coach Coyote live stream. All righty, Coach. We'll do the visiting team first. We'll look at the Philadelphia Eagles defense. This week, they rank at number 23 of 32 teams. That one totally surprised me, Coach, that they're 23, not higher this season. I kind of like, you didn't, last season, you would have thought they would have probably been a little bit better, but of course, changes happen in the off season, and this is where we are. And okay, so what I'll do, Coach, now is mention some notable defensive players on Philadelphia. Quinion Mitchell, cornerback, very good cornerback, one that can, Coach, that you would have loved to have on your team back in the day when you were coaching is that you can put that on the receiver and and not worry about like double put him on the best receiver of the other team. So oh they'll have to pass some to some other player. If they're gonna think of passing that player, no, better think of passing another player. Okay, so Zach Bond, linebacker, Jalen Carter, defensive line. That's a name. If you're watching Philadelphia Eagles games for the last few years, you hear that name a lot from the commentators. Jalen Carter, defensive line. So those are like what I'm trying to do, coach, is just kind of mention like I know coaches say is wait, there's a lot of really good defensive. Yes, there is, but there's just it's just a matter of uh, like like for the casual fan, hear these few names like that, and they go, "Oh, okay, look for yeah," and then they'll look for those names. You gotta get a little bit, you gotta get a little bit of time. You can't just speak for the complete diehard fans that are like already know all these stats and know all these notable players, but it's just for the casual fan and you know that like, well, that's the names they hear, but you know but then we'll talk. No, we'll go. Let's talk about the offense for the Philadelphia Eagles. First up, the defense, the offense ranking 10th overall. I'm kind of surprised on the 10th that they're. That's a good ranking. Actually thought, Coach, that the offense was going to be ranked at 17 or something like that, or 16, 15. But you got okay. Okay, so they're in the top 10 of offense ranking overall this season. That's both conferences, and so okay at quarterback, Jalen Hurts obviously will start tonight's game, and there's some very notable offensive players. Devontae Smith, wide receiver, Shaquan Barkley, running back. Now, yes, coaches, I know there's more than just those two. I know there's more, but like for the casual fan out there, like yeah, like look up. you'll hear the name Devontae Smith a lot. You might hear Shaquan Barkley if he's having a good game. Uh, and we always say the obvious that the quarterback is the centerpiece of everything. But yeah, I mean, to hear like yeah, you might hear those names a lot. Okay, so well, coach, well now we'll look at Green Bay Packers defense. So the defense is ranked 15 of 32 teams. Okay, and notable Green Bay defense are like to sorry, coach. It just asked me if I wanted to back up the uh I'm gonna it just asked me if I wanted to back up my notes, and I ended up pressing these buttons and I didn't realize it was in the way. Okay, so get back to the note now. I didn't pay for it, coach, the premium, the notes. So you get advertising, and then I didn't back it up because this tablet's not signed in. Okay, so so let's see. Where are we? We got the coach. We did the visiting team, Philadelphia Eagles. They ranked 23 32. Okay, let's see. That's the defense. Oh, that was the defense. 23. Yeah, I was kind of surprised by that. Now let's talk about the offense. Okay, the ranking 10th, the quarterback Jalen Hurts. See, I would have thought the defense would have ranked 10th and offense would have been like at the 17 or something. But okay. I mentioned, yeah, you'll hear Devontae Smith and Shaquan Barkley if he's having a really good game at running back, and Devontae Smith, the wide receiver. We're looking at coach, looking at the Green Bay Packers defense. The defense, it's ranked 52, 32 teams. We got some notables on the Green Bay defense, during the game, you might hear a lot of these names. Like if you're listening out there, it's Xavier McKinney, a safety, uh, Quay Walker, the linebacker, and of course this one, and Edgerrin Cooper, linebacker. Heard that name a lot. And as I'm listening to the games, and you hear that name a lot being, said, because just that's what I'm trying to get at, coach. For the yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at, coach. Is the trying to just get to the casual viewer to like these are like to like like hearing those names. And let's see now green. Okay, so green. Okay, now. Oh, I lost my spot on my notes. Okay, tonight's game is. Oh my gosh, that's way beginning. Okay, I hit some. I hit the screen the wrong buttons, and I have to restart the note again. I mentioned the clearly. Oh, Jalen Carter. Okay, so now let's talk about the offense. We did that. Oh no, we did that. We okay. Okay, now let's talk about now, coach. We'll look at the Green Bay Packers defense. Defense is ranked. I said that already. Okay, notables yeah, I said that already. Okay, Edgar and Cooper was the big one. I said you might hear that name a lot on defense. And now let's look at the Green Bay Packers offense. The Packers offense ranks seventh. Not bad, really good. Okay, so you start with the quarterback. The starting quarterback is Jordan Love. And then we have like some other notable offensive players. Well, coach, once again, I only got three names down right now. But like like I said, coach, it's there's kind of two shows you could do. You could do a pregame for the extreme diehards that know everything, or try to make it like, hey, if start you're new, you're watching NFL, you're picking up you're hearing like, oh, a lot of folks talking about NFL, so you're trying to get into the NFL, watching it, and and you're just casual. If you, yeah, I mean, these are the names of tonight's game you'll hear a lot. Like you probably should hear these players a lot. Uh, Besides, obviously Jordan Love, you're going to hear that. That's obvious. That's why I always say that the starting quarterback is Jordan Love. It's not even like a worth saying it's a notable player. It's just that's the starting quarterback, and you're going to hear that name a lot. And then you got other notable offensive players, and I got Josh Jacobs, running back. So Josh Jacobs is doing really well as running back. You're going to hear that name a lot. And then I just put down for. the two wide receivers, Jaden Reed and Romeo Dobbs. Now that's one I coach right now. I'm just picturing myself listening to like a game or like earlier and listening to a game earlier, and I'm thinking like if I'm watching Green Bay Packers and I'm like, oh yeah, I always hear that name, Romeo Dobbs, Romeo Dobbs, Romeo Dobbs. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, well, I mean, okay, the game's gonna start in 2 minutes. The actual game is gonna start in 2 minutes, and okay. So what I'm gonna do, Coach, is I still talk the individual X and O's right now, like offense and defense, or just both, because right now I like to segment that. If we're talking X and O's, we're going to separate which team we're talking about and which offense or defense we're talking about. And well, normally X's is always going to be the offense, and the O's, oddly enough, is the defense. And most folks would say, why wouldn't it be the O? Because the O, you can make it where when you do the play, the O will cover like as it cover the X over, cover over the X. Uh, uh, but you could use, if you really wanted to, you could use O's for offense and X's. But I'm going to stick with the standard. X's is offense and O's is defense, which is, it does sound odd, yeah. Okay, so I'm just looking at the highlights over there. I mean, yeah, if I'm gonna break it down, the X and O's, my version is yeah. I mean, you're looking at, okay. So I'm gonna say that a Philadelphia defense would have really helped out. They would have been just like very like how do you say, hard to win against the Philadelphia Eagles if their defense was ranked higher this season. If they had the defense of last season, they would seem unstoppable. But right now, it's the offense that's bailing out the defense, as they say. Or they, I mean, if the offense has a bad game, yeah, they're gonna need some help from the defense to keep them in the game. I mean, every game is different, and same with the goes with the offense and defense of Green Bay. Well, of course, that last score, that's a concern. That's a big concern of the score, losing the game to the Carolina Panthers. We that's when we start to say to Green Bay Packers fans, it's a week to week league. It's a week to week league. What happened last week? Just scrub it. Carolina Panthers could have just could have just had a defensive coordinator that just how do you say, they just knew how to mess it up for the Green Bay Packers. And it looks like the game is about to start in a few minutes. So what I'm going to do, Coach, is uh change the board back to the pregame board. Okay, so because we're done with the X and O's portion, so that this has been the portion, X and O's portion of the show. We don't have a sponsor. It's, sponsored by Sports News Review. No, we are Sports News Review. We don't have a sponsor. We don't have a sponsor. Not even Acme. Not even Acme. Remember Acme, Coach? Everything, back in the day, you were sponsored. You used to be sponsored. Coach used to. Okay, here comes the kickoff. Coach used to buy a lot of products off of Acme products. Okay, okay. So back in the day. Okay, so there's the kickoff from. Well, we'll stay for a few minutes. There's the kickoff for uh, Philadelphia. So it's returned by Green Bay, and okay, so we'll see where they're going to start. And a lot of pre jitters right now for the offense and defense. Sorry, the special teams and like they don't really like to call penalties on special teams. The referees, because it's so like, it's just like, wait a minute, these guys. Special teams, they're only on. They shouldn't cause penalties unless it's so, as they say, so egregious. Okay, I can see the name's 87, Romeo Dobbs. Okay, and for whatever reason, my television screen just okay. Uh, Oh, okay. Okay, it's back. No, it's not. It's not back. I'm gonna switch it up. Okay, I'm gonna switch that up. Okay. Okay, I switched it to a different station because it was kind of freezing up for whatever reason. Okay, so uh, they're starting on the 39-yard line. Green Bay is starting on the 39 yard. The first play is a handoff, and let's see if it's a notable player that they hand it off to. All right. Okay, so Jordan Love, quarterback. Okay. They're showing like Rashid Walker, Aaron Banks, Elkin Jenkins, Jordan Morgan, Zach Tom. I mean, I think, yeah, I mean, who you read? The Luke Musgrave, Christian Watson. Here it is, Romeo Dobbs, 80, and Josh Jacobs, number 8. Yeah, see, there's a handoff. Josh Jacobs is standing right beside Love, but he went out for a pass. Actually, he got it. Yeah, see, mentioning Romeo, we got Dobbs' name mentioned again. See, that's what I was getting at. Jacobs, I said, is it Jacobs? No, Jacobs. Do I have Jacobs as a notable? Oh my gosh. I mean, I would have made a mistake. I said, Romeo Dobbs. Yeah, Josh Jacobs, running back for. I'm thinking Philadelphia. I don't know why. Okay, yes, I did have as a notable. It's not like you do have other really good players, but like this, just that I'm always thinking that like you're gonna at least hear those three names. Okay, so right now they got a 1st and 10 off of that, and there goes the play, and it's a handoff to. I should put the number down when I do these notables. Josh Jacobs. Okay, he is number 8. Number 8, Josh Jacobs. Okay, so you see how coaching for the casual fan out there is that mentioning that the uh, I mentioned, well, obviously the quarterback Jordan Love, and handing off to a notable player, which is Josh Jacobs. You're going to hear that, you like I said, you might hear that name or maybe not throughout the game. Who knows? Depending how the game goes. But I'm just guessing that you might hear that name. Now we haven't seen a pass yet from Jordan Love to any of his big time receivers. Well, they faked that end around, hand off to Josh Jacobs, and making it a 3rd down and 3rd and manageable right now, Coach. So it's very 3rd and manageable, Coach. So what we'll do, Coach, is we'll do our usual first possession of each team, and then we'll go to the I mean, sorry, we end the live stream, and then we're gonna go live stream again for the post game. Okay, but during this, I can say that, like, yeah, I mean, well, whatever problems that the offense had last week against, okay, yeah, it looks whatever problems they had last week against, if they get the first down here, I'm gonna really look good saying this. But right now, I'm just waiting for that. Ooh, they got a 4th and 1, and they're going fast. Looks like Jordan Love is just gonna run for it. Yeah, he's gonna get it. You go fast and run for it. Okay, so they got the first down. So whatever issues they had last week on offense, looks like they're trying to erase all their issues. And then that was a good idea. Just go. You got a young quarterback that's, you don't want. It's a risky move, but Jordan Love. Ooh, I don't know if it froze on me. Ah, jeez. Why is my cable? No, it did freeze on me. I don't know why it's freezing on me. Okay. It's freezing on me. I don't even 2nd and 9. I even missed a play because it's freezing on me right now. It's kind of like okay. I missed a play. Okay, so with this one, okay, they're in Philadelphia's zone. They're on the 38-yard line of Philadelphia. Jordan Love is going back to pass. He's in trouble. Oh, he's going to take a huge loss and a huge loss on a third. Okay, so I mean, yeah, they just yeah, it's a tough one. I mean, they did so well, and it's just what do you? It's just a matter of Jordan Love should have got out. Yeah, he had a chance to get out of there. He should have got out of there, and instead he stayed with the pocket. And didn't have time. Romeo Dobbs, if he had time, if yeah, he had an open receiver. It's hard to tell if they could see that. Okay, there's Jordan Love on a 3rd and 20 now, throwing it downfield. He's got it thrown downfield, and it's almost not really good play. 4th and 20. So a little hiccup for offense right now. Oh, Mitchell, number 27, is down for Philadelphia. Number 27, uh, down for 20. He's down. Uh, oh, don't like to see that. I don't want to see any player be hurt. But there, he's not. He's getting up. He's not getting up. He's just kind of like he's not getting up. He's just no. They're just sitting on their turf right now. Not sure what happened there, and he was he got it fell out. Okay, good. He's getting up. It's good that he's getting up. He's walking. He's actually jogging off. I like to see that. That's good. That's good because it's going to be 4th and 20. We got Jalen Hurts warming up, and well, okay, we went to a commercial break because it took so long on the injury, and so now I'm just looking and saying that the I forgot. I totally forgot where they are in the field. Can they go for a field goal right now? I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure if they can go for a field goal right now. Yeah, coach. I know it looks kind of weird to keep putting the name. I got the name, and if they're on commercial break, that's why I'm talking just in general, coach. The I know we got NFL pregame with Coach Coyote, and I mean, you know, coach, is just that if I get someone that comes on and I see number two people, like someone watching, and I feel obligated to stay on then. But I'm kind of hoping, and it's kind of odd to be saying this, but I'm kind of hoping I'm kind of hoping that no one comes on the screen for kind of in one way because then I don't have to worry about staying on. But if someone comes on, feel obligated to stay on, coach. And also, I have to substitute Coach Coyote because Coach Coyote is not going to stand up for the whole game watching. We need Coach Coyote to go back and if all of a sudden I did the live stream of the game, like live stream watch party, I would just substitute Coach Coyote and say, and I got barbecue ready to go, just barbecue munchie ready to go. I mean, and then Coach Coyote can do the post game with barbecue. We'll do the post game both. It'd be such a switch up, but yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just I don't expect anybody to come on. It's kind of weird. Okay, so we're just waiting to see. I'm not sure if they're going to do if uh, can the field goal attempt? Like, can they do a field? Well, Mitchell is going into the 10th, as they call it, on the 4th and 20. And is it going to? Okay, are they going to have to? Yeah. See, yeah, they ended up midfield. I forgot that they ended up so far midfield and took them out of field goal possibility range. There's a punt, fair caught, fair caught. It looked like he was going to try to run for it, coach. Okay, um, I mean, first possession of Green Bay ends up yikes. It ends up in the yikes position where they ended up punting it away, and now to get that, what they need is a really good break from their defense to get Philadelphia to 3-0, as I say, the offense 3-0 and bring the punting team on fourth down. Okay, so They still got first and 10 for Philadelphia, and they're on their 9-yard line with that free catch from free catch. Okay, so after the punt, and the first place, the handoff is it 26? Is it 26 on it? Do I see a 26? Yes. Okay. Once again, another notable Philadelphia Eagle. Okay, so Barkley. Okay, so they're gonna test it out. First run is to Barkley. Okay, a quick. Okay, so here comes the second and 7. They're on their own. Looks like 11.5 yard line. Jalen Hurts in the backfield tosses one quick. So it's gonna be third and super manageable. Third and super manageable. This is going to be this is obviously 4 downs for a team like Philadelphia. If they make it past the scrimmage line, but they don't make a first down, they're going to just do the old tushy pushy. But right now, at a third and one, no need to tush push. But are they going to? They're going to tush push. They're going to tush push on the third and one, which I kind of Hurts just ran. It's just ran where because they didn't expect it. There's concentrating so much down the middle. Jalen Hurts just ran to the left. He just ignored the down the middle. Oh, there's they got it quick. You know what? Philadelphia quick, quick. They need to the challenge flag too late. They just run a play. Just run a play. You got the first down. Okay, they could have challenged the offside on that play. They could have challenged. They that was offside. 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 Why do the refs miss the offside? I can't. They missed that offside on the tushy pushies. So like, it's like if you're Philadelphia and tush push, you gotta run your next play quick, because let them throw a challenge flag out there. Okay. Oh, Shaquan Barkley handoff, really run down the field. Nice run down the field, but right, it's just a simple play. There's Shaquan Barkley found this, as they say, the seam to run through, and for whatever reason, I don't know if he walked off. Oh, he's fine. Okay, just taking a breather. Okay, first and 10 for Philadelphia. Here's a handoff to I don't know the other running back, number 37. Did pretty good. I don't know his name. I don't know his number. Bigsby. I heard that name a lot before. When I'm watching Philadelphia Eagles games, I hear that name, Bigsby. Okay, that's a name you can't. That's a distinct name. You don't. It's not. So yeah, I probably heard that. It's right. I'm kind of recognizing it. Okay, second and 5. Okay, so second and 5. Okay, so I got Jalen Hurts in the backfield, and Green Bay is struggling to lose. Oh my gosh, it's an incomplete pass by Jalen Hurts. It's just overthrown and no idea. So it's like the Philadelphia Eagles are only are hurting themselves right now. You got that. Okay, looking at that play where not sure what happened there. Was Smith supposed to be on the outside, go outside and catch it? Okay, they got third and 5. Third and 5 on the 44-yard line. What just happened there? I looked up and there's a Green Bay Packer running in the backfield. They're blowing whistles and flags flying everywhere because I mean, like it was. They really had to blow the whistle quick. 'Cause it's an offside. It is an offside on Philadelphia. Yeah, you can really get a player hurt. Like, of course, a quarterback hurt. If back in the day, I remember that. Yeah, it was crazy. Coach used to get, as they say, the coach. It would be back in the day. Coach, they used to, they used to give coach that extra hit when they thought, because there was a different world back then. And yeah, coach really appreciated that for player safety, a quarterback to because Coach Coyote was a quarterback back in the day. And Jalen Hurts in trouble. He's on a 3rd and 10, runs it downfield, tosses it. It looks like it's going to be caught for a first down. Okay, so yeah, what I'm trying to say is that coach used to be a quarterback, and yeah, he used to get hit, and they used to be like back in the day. Yeah, coach used to be able to get tackled by the bottom of the legs. And, I mean, yeah, there was just coach had been just a resilient player back, and you were that's why you had such a long career. Okay, so got 1st and 10. Jalen Hurts is under center, and they're at their own 49-yard line, and it's just a simple pass, and it's like we're gonna run it. There's Shane. I mean, I kind of disagree with that. Just it's like you telegraphed that play. You only got 2 yards on it. It's 2nd and 8, and it's uh, I don't know if there's still. I don't know if you could still send the telegraph in Canada anymore. I don't know. I need. That's why I like to have those extra tablets and when it was just to look up weird stuff like that. But they went back to a handoff to Shaquan Barkley that's not there. So they're gonna go to a 3rd down. This is obviously you're gonna see, we'll see what they dial up here for the offense here. Or it's usually say that for the defense, dialing up for the defense. Um, but yeah, we'll see what the offense is gonna do. It's gonna be a okay, Barkley's coming out. Shaquan Barkley's coming out. And 3rd and 5. You still always have someone in the backfield to pretend that you might just hand it off to that player. Okay, Hurts in the backfield's got the ball on the 3rd and 5. A quick toss. Number 6. Smith. Is it Rock? I forget his name. Raccoon Smith. See, this is the thing that like when you a team that like with a Jalen Hurts that has a quick release they practice these plays, quick release, and yeah, I mean they just march down the field. Okay, so Jalen Hurts in trouble. He goes to his left, throws it downfield. Okay, not bad for he wasn't a bit of trouble there. He got 7.5 yards on that toss. Well, his first quarter is going down pretty fast. It's down to 3 minutes and counting. And 2nd and 3. Okay, Jalen Hurts has got the ball, he hands it off. He was in the backfield, but they're doing like a scrum here. And with that scrum, they got a first down. Okay, so it's 1st and 10. Okay, so they're well within field goal range. And the only thing is if uh, a big loss for a sack with a big loss might turn them out of field goal range. But right now they're within field goal range. You add 10 yards. Well, you got to add 17 yards because it's 10 for the goalposts and 7 for what the distance. Where the ball's going to be placed behind the scrimmage line. So Jalen Hurts on the center on the 1st and 10 fakes a handoff. He's in the backfield. This is when you get yourself out of field goal range if you take a loss here, but he just throws it away. 2nd and 10. Yeah, if you would have got sacked over there, it would have been that definitely would, yeah, I would have might put him out of field goal range. Well, coach, I didn't expect this series to take so long. I'm really sorry that you're standing up for coach saying I'm fine, I'm fine, I'll be fine. Uh, when this series is over, I know I'm going to be lounging on my easy chair to watch the rest of the game, then rest up for the post game with the live stream. Yeah, yeah, that's true, coach. That's very true. Yes. Okay, so we'll see from here. Jalen Hurts in the backfield. This time it is going to be handed off to Barkley, Shaquan Barkley. It's going to be third and 9 or 10, third and eight, 39 or third and eight. They got a third and eight. So officially it's a third and eight. Okay, so okay, see we'll see here, coach, if okay, so I'm thinking that they're just going to do a quick pass, just like those quick slants, uh, get the first down with a quick release of Jalen Hurts. Let's see. Now he's got the ball in the backfield, but it's a keeper. Wow, so early. Jalen. Oh, okay. This the ball got loose. They're letting it go. Okay, so they're letting the play go. But we'll see if Jalen Hurts was on the ground or was it out before. After you get a first down now in the new NFL way it's going, after you get that further, you got to put both hands on the ball because they're looking to punch it out. And there it is. There's the punch. There's the punch. There's the punch of the ball right out. The knee did not touch the ground yet. Yeah, the ball's up. Okay, so so Green Bay will take over possession. Okay, so that wraps up our both is well both teams are now back to even because got 49 seconds left in the first quarter. So they're gonna go to commercial break here, and Green Bay's gonna take over the ball, coach, and we're gonna wrap up the pregame here, and when we're gonna wrap up the pregame portion of the live stream here, and we're gonna hopefully see you at the post game. And coach, I'll get my notes ready too, and coach is gonna do his notes, and he'll give me some of his. I'll get some of the cheat sheets where you get to look at the coach's notes, and I don't want to do a board like that. That takes too much out of me right now to try to do that. Actually, I was thinking of doing the board of saying the coach's notes, The coach's notes, but yeah, I don't feel it. I have to get out stand. There's a game to watch here. And coach is like, "Isn't there a game to watch here first?" I go, "Yeah, you're correct, coach. I can't watch the game and do that at the same time. I got my own notes. I got to write out. Okay, so with all that, okay, so we're gonna say our goodbyes here for the pregame with Coach Coyote, and I'm gonna say thank you for tuning in to the pregame with Coach Coyote. Hope to see you at the post game after the game, or 2 minutes before the game. We might come on 2 minutes before the game is a 2 minute warning. But with that, for both yours truly and Coach Coyote, both of us are saying over and out.